And then so now you could go analyze. You don't have to use so much. I won't go so much into this. It just kind of just tells you maybe the probability of your trade. There's like risk profile. You could do economic data just to kind of see what's happening with the news around. Um, so then after you hit analyze, the next one, what you can do is, what happened? Bring this down a little bit. So you could do scan. So if you wanted to look for certain stocks, you could do it by volume. You could do it by percent change. You could just type in the min and max, and then go ahead and click scan, and it'll pre-populate all the stocks that you do with what you're looking for. So you could do shares. You could do minimum, like you want something maybe over $500 a share or something like that, right? And you could do max. It'll tell you how many. So you could definitely play around with this. Same with this. I don't really use it as often, but it's just a great way to find stocks and options if you weren't really sure what to trade. Market Watch, it just kind of give you the overall sentiment of what's happening. So right now we have just SPY, QQQ, and the Dow Jones. So the trend is just kind of giving you the outlook of how it's been trading the last maybe few minutes. So green means positive, dark green means it's still going up, but it's slowing down a little bit. Dark red means it's going down, but not so much. And then bright red is when there's more sellers than buyers. So you can kind of just see, you could glance at it and just see how it's looking. If you wanted to add more, you could always add Apple, Tesla. You could just type them in. Same with your watch list. Let me see. So same with your watch list. You just type in as many as you want. There's no limit. And then you could do, if you're more of a visual learner, you could hit visualize, and it'll give you a heat map of pretty much all of the stocks being traded. So you could really see some little tiny ones, and then you could kind of see an overall sense how everything was doing. So just by looking at this, you could just see kind of today the overall market was down. You see Apple, Microsoft, so it's all these, and then the bigger the square, the more weight they have kind of in that market. So Baba, for example, was one. Apple, you see Apple multiple times, right? Apple here, so Apple here. So again, Apple was in all three of those indices. So you can kind of see that's why it's all over in each three. But it's just kind of, if you're a visual learner, you could just kind of get a sense of overall what's happening. And then you see like BCH and like these other ones that are green. You could always check it, and then like here you could put BCH, and then you could read any of the news, and you could see maybe like there's some positive news that came out, so you could see why this one's actually green compared to the rest of the market.